All right, so for this week's tutorial, I saw in one of the comments from an older video, somebody was asking, I think it was the how to flow better video, which you can find on that card right there. Italian Muscle, a Patriots fan, shout out Patriots, also asked this question: can I break down what I meant by the 3-syllable thing? Basically, I was doing a video called How to Flow Better, and at one point I started talking about using multi-syllables to make your rhymes flow better. And technically, that's actually a misnomer because using multi-syllables is harder to do. It's not easier to do, but to the person listening to your song, they will appreciate your flow better. It will sound like you flow better. It will make a better experience, in my opinion. A lot of people, when they say, oh, I can rap, they do those full sentence and then one word at the end that rhymes with another full sentence and one word at the end. Like, I work so hard when I be going to the car. I put in my gas, I know I'm going real far. Like, the only part of those two whole sentences that rhyme was the car, the far. That's using one word that has one syllable that rhymes with another one word that has one syllable. Now let's step it up. Let's talk about one word that has two syllables. Like if you say hollow, then the first thing that jumps to mind is follow, swallow. You know, if you start doing Eminem, Kanye West type stuff, you can say like tomorrow, or like guitaro, or like Kintaro from Mortal Kombat, and like all that shit. But basically, it's now one word that has two syllables, or actually Kintaro's three syllables. Anyway, but you get what I'm saying is there's a part of the word that has two syllables, two different sounds. Pumpkin, apple. Now let's step it up and let's talk about words that have three syllables. And this is where you really show off that you know something about rap, is when you start dropping in these 3-syllable words that you're rhyming with in individual sentences, or even if you're doing it multiple times. Like, I actually reference Eminem a lot when I'm talking about somebody who uses a lot of multi-syllable words inside the same bar, and then rhyming it again inside of the next sentence or the next bar with those same multi-syllable words. It's really difficult, but if you can do it, I say go for it. So take your time and write, because that's the easiest way to do it, is first identify that word, like heart stopper. All right, so cool. My rhyme's like bullet to your head or a heart stopper. Rhyme so dope, song is a chart topper. Like, what I'm doing there is I have the word heart stopper. Is that even a word or a phrase? Whatever, heart stopper, right? Then I go into the next word, chart topper. And if you look at it, each syllable of each word, heart, stop, burr, chart, top, burr. Even though the per is like the same thing, it still counts as a 3-syllable word, which is basically being rhymed with another 3-syllable word. And I'm still using that very simple, super basic rap style of just having my sentence in my rhyming word. Da 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 heart stopper, da 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 chart topper. But just having the fact that I'm rhyming 3 words makes it sound a lot more impressive, and it's not as simple and it's not as easy as just writing a whole sentence and just like car, far, right? You're gonna get a lot better results in your songs and your music if you try to show off. You try to show that you can work with multi-syllable words, and you try to really put your all into the rhymes that you write. This is definitely a suggestion that will help you, even if you're just starting at rap, even if you're just kind of getting the basics going. If you use this technique of using multi-syllable words in your sentences, it's gonna make you sound like you know a lot more about rap than you actually do. So I'm not saying that to help you fake it, I'm saying that to help you practice, because if you go to the top level or you go to the bottom level, this is a technique that a lot of people do. Rapping is all about creativity and expression and, impact and cadence, and there's so many elements that goes into making a great rap song that I'll have tons of abilities. I'll have tons of ways of explaining this to you in the future, but right now, the homework for today's video is just, if you're trying to get better, just try to identify some 2 or 3 syllable words, write them all down, and then just start rhyming with them. Just start throwing them out there and matching them with other words. The more of these words you memorize and get used to rhyming with them, the better you'll be able to freestyle, because a lot of times when I freestyle, I just have words in my head that I like rhyming with, or I identify words that have a lot of rhymes that go with them, and I just pull them out, and then I just start throwing in those multi-syllable words that I usually rhyme with them with, and everyone's like, oh, damn, son, how do you fucking do that? But it's like, I practice a lot, I do this a lot. So that's the tutorial for the day. Thank you, Italian Muscle, I believe the name was, for the suggestion. And if ever you have a suggestion for a video, please just drop it in the comments. That's where I actually look for a lot of the video content, because if I'm here to help people, I want to go and see what the people want, and I'm going to try to help people with answers. This is Larry from RapTutorials. Thank you so much for watching the channel. If you like any of what I'm doing here, just go ahead and give me a like, because that's like YouTube currency, but it's free for you, so we appreciate it. And if you want to follow along as I answer more questions from the public, and I do go in the comments now looking for questions to answer them, but also that's where I get video ideas from, so go ahead and subscribe if you want to stay in touch. I'm Larry, this is RapTutorials. Peace.